Hi guys, so today I wanted to talk about something just a tad bit different than what I normally talk about. And first, before we get totally into the bulk of this video, I have a little story to tell you. So last week I had made a list of all these products that I wanted to try and purchase to try out this month. And basically my goal was that for my favorites video for this upcoming month, that it was going to be really awesome. There's going to be lots of new products. So I made a list of all these things that I really wanted to try out. And one of the things on there was because I was watching HeyClaire, and if you guys haven't seen her videos or don't know about her channel, I'll leave her link for that down below because you guys should most definitely be checking her out and watching her stuff. But anyway, because of one of her videos, I wanted to purchase the new Lorac 2 makeup palette. And I had been really stoked to purchase this. I went into Ulta and I put it in my little basket. I was wandering around, you know, finding some other things that I wanted. And one of the girls came up to me and asked if I would like to put some of those eyeshadows on and she would do my makeup for me. Now, of course, being a little bit of a makeup fanatic, I was sitting there going, yes, please do my makeup. That's awesome. Thank you. Well, the thing was, after she had gone ahead and done my makeup on my eyes with the Lorac palette, I had lasted about 3 minutes, and then we had to take all of the makeup off. The thing is that I was allergic to it. So basically, that brings me to why I want to do this video. This video is basically me going on the internet saying I am an adult living with an adult allergy, and it is a pain in the booty sometimes. And I wanted to talk about it on here because I realize people suffer with way worse allergies than me, but sometimes you just need somebody to go out there and say, you know, hey, I'm suffering from this too, so don't feel like you're all alone. So that's basically what this video is. So I am allergic to citric acid, and it is in a lot of different things, and most recently it's in the new Lorac palette. But basically I've had this allergy since I was about 6, and I'm currently 23, which means I won't be growing out of it, unfortunately. But that's what it is. So I'm allergic to basically acid. Citric acid is the thing I'm mostly allergic to, but I'm also allergic to phosphoric and citrose. Both of them different forms of acid, so it kind of stinks sometimes because, like, when, for instance, I'm buying makeup, I have to look at all of the ingredients to make sure I can actually use it, because when I turned 20, I actually developed skin allergies to citrus as well. Before then, I could use face wash and things with citrus in it, but once I hit my 20s, that was no longer a possibility. So as of last year, my allergies hit a level 6, and when they kind of go through and test you for allergies, they rank you from 1 to 6, 6 being the worst, and I'm at a level 6 for citrus and for phosphoric and for citrose. So I'm very allergic to all of these things. So it's kind of difficult sometimes, and I'm sure people out there are going, yeah, we know how you feel. It's just that sometimes it's way worse than I think I make it out to be. Like when I couldn't buy that palette, I was so upset I wanted to cry. And I did cry a little bit, but it was because my eyes were swollen. So I want to take the time to sit down and talk to you guys about it because I know there's probably at least one person out there who may not have the same allergy as me, but definitely suffers with something similar to this. So that's what this video is about. If you guys want to stay tuned and kind of listen to some stories I have about it and some advice I may have, then please stay tuned. Okay, so first things first, I have 3 main allergies, which I listed: the citrus, the citrose, and the phosphoric. Basically, that means that I have to be severely careful when I purchase things and when I interact with products. So one of the main things that I've noticed that I've been having a hard time with is lotions and body washes. Food. And the reason is because citrus is actually a natural preservative, so it's very difficult for me to find produce. It can be difficult for me to shop in the frozen food aisle, which people shouldn't do anyway, but hey. So a lot of times the things that I buy food-wise have to be all fresh. If they're not, I'm probably allergic to it. I remember One time I was super stoked because I had gotten a blender and I wanted to start making smoothies because smoothies are amazing and they're addicting and that's what I wanted to do. Well, I had gone ahead and purchased some frozen fruit and stuck them in the blender and turned it on and I had an allergy attack. So I guess the next logical thing to tell you guys is the extent of my allergies. I'm allergic to it all around. If I get any of those 3 things on my skin, I will actually break out in hives and it can spread all over my body, so it can be quite traumatizing. If I were to eat it or swallow anything that has those products in them, they're called blisters or canker sores, those things that you get like on the inside or outside of your lips, like if you were to bite it or if you have a cold. Those basically go all over my mouth, and it's hard to explain, but it's like my veins will pop out in my mouth and so my jaw will swell open so I can't eat or anything, and then my throat can close. So I do have very severe allergies, unfortunately, when it comes to this kind of stuff. Because of that, you guys have probably seen it, but I have to keep a medical bracelet on. It's right here. It says citric acid right there with my with the little red thing. That's just in case I were to eat something or I have a severe enough reaction that if I have to go to the hospital, everybody at the hospital knows that I have that allergy. Now, of course, there's ways to prevent that. I have to read labels. I have to meticulously be looking online to make sure that products I'm buying, things that I order, don't have citrus in them. Now, of course, that doesn't always work, like with the Lorac palette. In that case, I was being lazy and I just wanted to purchase it, and I didn't read anything on there, and that was my mistake. But a lot of times, it's just, it can be hard. So to prevent, like, accidents or anything, I have epinephrine pens. They come in packs of 2, so these 2 are epinephrine pens, and this is a trainer. So I keep one with me at all times, and then this other one actually stays at my house. But I'll just show you guys how you use this. So this is the trainer, and I actually use this because when I first got these pens, I had to show everyone around me, including family and friends and coworkers, if something were to happen to me, how to inject me with this, which is kind of, it doesn't sound fun, and it's not fun walking up to people going, hey, do you know where my epinephrine pen is? Because I need you to know that just in case. But this is what this is, and I'll go ahead and pull this out for you guys.
This trainer contains no needle or drug. If you are ready to use, pull off red safety guard to inject. Place black end against outer thigh. Then press firmly and hold in place for 5 seconds.
Just to show you guys, I'm going to use my arm, but
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Injection complete.
Yay!
This trainer may be reused for training purposes. Replace the red safety guard and gray outer case.
So that's what I have to use to show people how to inject me with epinephrine. Basically, if something were to happen, this is just to prevent me from going to the hospital, but I have gone to the hospital a couple times because of my allergy, or to urgent care just because it can be quite scary. One time I was with my boyfriend, and this was the first year of going out, which was just great impression on the family. His aunt had gone ahead because she knows I like salsa, and made me some homemade salsa, which is awesome. And if any of you out there have allergies, you know that it's very difficult to eat anything that's homemade. Especially if someone makes it for you and they're trying to be nice, and if they don't know about your allergy, because half the time you can't eat it. And in my case, it was salsa, and she squirted lime juice in it to make it more salty and like flavorful, which just backfired on me. When I ate it, my throat swelled and I had to take like 4 super strong ibuprofen, and I ended up passing out for all of Thanksgiving. There's pictures of that Thanksgiving where everyone's like gathered around and they're like eating and hugging and laughing, and I'm on the couch, passed out with a pillow and a blanket. So, it can be quite entertaining. Not really, it's quite scary, but you know, still. The other thing that I have to make sure, because I have such a severe allergy and because it's kind of strange being allergic to citrus, I have to make sure I take all kinds of vitamins. So I have to take, look at this. This is huge because I take them literally every day of my life. I can't not take them because the thing is, oh, here's my other one. Because I'm allergic to citrus, I don't actually get very much vitamin C, if any, unless I go sit outside. So this is 1,000 milligrams per tablet, and these ones 900 of assorted vitamins. So I take both of these, one of these every day, and I can show you guys how big they are, of the vitamin C ones, because I can't eat anything that would normally have this, so that's what they look like. I don't know if you guys can tell, but that's my thumb. I wish I had something that you guys actually, oh look, here, look. Phone, iPhone, pill. This thing is huge, and I have to take these every day because I have an allergy. That's the way the life is, I guess. But basically, without me babbling too much about all this kind of stuff, I wanted to talk about this in this video because, you know, I don't get to meet very many adults necessarily that have allergies, because when you're a child or a kid, or you're in teens and you have an allergy, it's very common, severely common to grow out of it. But unfortunately for me, I did the opposite, and my allergies got way worse when I hit my 20s. So I probably will never grow out of it, and if I do, it'll be a miracle and a half. But basically, I want to talk about it because it's so hard to find videos, even blogs, about people that suffer with allergies unless there are other people trying to take care of those people. But you don't really get to hear too much from people that actually have the allergy. I have only ever met 2 people in my lifetime with the same allergy as me because citrus is such an uncommon allergy. I've met a ton of people that are allergic to peanuts and wheat and gluten and all kinds of other things, which makes me very thankful in many ways that I'm only allergic to citrus, because I know many people who are allergic to way more. But I think sometimes it's severely important just to say, hey, I have this problem too, and if anybody out there has the same problem, and my video, just me chatting about the fact that, you know, allergies are a pain in the behind sometimes, because you don't want to offend people who make you food, and you don't want to have to go to a restaurant and possibly send back a dish of food or ask for like new water or drinks because you're being obnoxious. I don't want to say obnoxious, but because you're being demanding. And I think one thing about allergies is that it kind of forces you to be demanding, and I'm kind of a wallflower, and I kind of hate the fact that sometimes I really do have to be demanding when I go out to eat or I'm with people. Sometimes it's just hard. So I wanted to take the opportunity just to kind of sit for a minute and say, you know what, guys, if you have an allergy and it's as severe as mine, I'm really sorry. But if you guys ever need advice or need help or a support system, please contact me. I will be more than happy to sit there and chat with you about how to go grocery shopping, or how to properly read ingredients on a bottle, or any of those kind of things. Please let me know, and I'll be happy to talk to you guys about it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, or if you want me to chat more about my allergies or anything of that nature, please let me know down below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next week, and I really hope you like this video, so bye!